You're live. The bagpipes are hot, and that can only mean one thing. It is once again time for Long Beach Ice Hockey Live on the LI Sports Network. Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Emile Francis Arena in Long Beach, New York. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn, and we are ready for a phenomenal New York Islanders High School Hockey League double header as we take in the Long Beach Marines taking on the undefeated Syosset Braves. The Marines come into this game 8-2, coming off an emotional and dominant 9-0 victory versus Manhasset Great Neck last night. They're back, ladies and gentlemen, after a little bit of a hiatus to recover and mourn the tragic loss of their defenseman and captain. The Long Beach Marines came back triumphant last night. The stadium was packed to show their support. This community showed the love and why they're one of the best on the island. Tonight, however, speed and physicality are going to be the key to victory in this game. If Long Beach wants to end this win streak for Syosset, they're going to have to out-physical them, outspeed them, and just want it more, which no doubt they are going to. Wonder Twin powers were activated last night. Joseph and Patrick Henry combined for 7.6 goals in that game. Absolute phenomenal showing for everybody on the Long Beach side, as well as Aaron Corbett, a number of miraculous saves, shutting it down for a shutout against Manhasset. On the other side of the ice, the Syosset Braves, 14-0, the only undefeated hockey team on Long Island. They come off a 6-0 victory versus Wantagh Seaford Plain Edge yesterday. They are the cream of the crop, ladies and gentlemen. 102 goals for, only 18 goals against, second best, but they have the best goal differential. This team is one not to mess with. They have 3 games, including this one, to try and complete the second undefeated regular season in back-to-back years. Belmore Merrick did it last year. The stipulation here, Belmore Merrick had a tie. Syosset does not. And oddly enough, Syosset will play Belmore Merrick in the last game of their regular season to try and cap off the undefeated regular season and roll into the playoffs, looking to do what Belmore Merrick could not, and that is take home a Nassau County championship. You got to pick your poison with this team. They have 11 players over the 10-point mark, just lethal all around on the offensive front. We'll see who gets it done for them tonight through this wide range of players to pick from. Players gonna finish up warm-ups in just over a minute. I'm gonna take a short break. And when we come back, it's Marines and it's Braves, and it's gonna be live right here on the LI Sports Network. Once again, good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Emile Francis Arena in Long Beach, New York. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn, and we are underway with Game 1 of our Monday night doubleheader here in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. This game starts out with Long Beach controlling the opening faceoff, trying to operate in the Syosset end. The Braves will break out and move the other way. Joseph Gagliano getting it in deep, and now he'll go to work. Gagliano getting turned around, losing the puck. Jack Ryan pushes it ahead. He'll catch up to it. Has a man going to the net, puts it off the outside of the post, and pinballs into the slot, taken away by the Braves. Gagliano now, having the puck taken off his stick, thrown ahead here. Hops over the stick of Aiden Cardo into the Brave zone, and they'll turn up the ice. Jaden Chung over the blue line, lets one go out of play, heads up over there on the other side of the boards. In net tonight for both sides, Aaron Corbett for Long Beach, Cameron Scher for Syosset. Corbett and Scher, both their teams coming off shutout victories. We'll see what they can do in this one. With this one poked ahead, here's a chance. Rodriguez, side of the net, shut down by Scher. Rodriguez now continuing it on, getting some help from Michael Calvi. Puck pops free. Joseph Henry rather. Joseph Henry now over the blue line, picking up, letting one go off the outside of the net. Puck picked up here by Calvi. Henry to the bench. Syosset trying to break out of the zone, and they will. David Desquis tried to break out of the zone. Here comes a stretch pass here for Desquis. Braves leading scorer through the left circle. He lets one go off the outside of the net. Jack Ryan in search of it. Couldn't get it around Vito Mosa. Long Beach looking for the evacuation up the near side boards. Hard hit thrown here by Cleary. Long Beach through the neutral zone with Syosset in a change. Diemick steals it away, sending over. Long Beach, what a save from Scher! Cameron Scher checking into the game as Chung the other way sends one wide of the crease. This one gonna get dumped down, no icing, net had to be fixed, now it'll be called. Let's take a look at this save by Scher. Oh my goodness. Highway robbery. Face off now in the Long Beach end. Chung trying to tuck it in, turns it over. Here come the Marines the other way. Long drive led into the zone. Played in the corner. Patrick Henry coming off 4-goal performance. Trying to find it. Turns it over. Ryan Cleary takes it up near side boards. Cleary turned around here by Chesnicki. Julian Chesnicki as the puck pops up out of play right here in front of us. Long Beach, off the ensuing face-off, streaking out of the zone, it's Rodriguez. Far side, sending one behind the net. Joseph Henry. Getting tied up, it's Mosa. Escaping now over the red line. Mosa breaking up the right wing. Has Desquis trailing, Mosa runs into a hit, loses the puck. Marines now the other way. They'll chip ahead with Calvi. He'll go for the change. No icing here. Had enough of the red line. Miles Hokeman. Hokeman re-picks up over the red line. Sending the pass over. Gagliano. Gonna get it down below the goal line. Turning. Handing off for Desquie. Hokeman sending one through the crease. Nobody there for Syosset. Cardo now with some speed through center. Trying to push his way through Jake Gagliano. Syosset can't get out of the zone. Second time, though, they will on the deflection on the attempted keep in here by Amasi. Long Beach won't keep it in their zone long. Battle for it at neutral. Swatted away by Long Beach, moved over by Chung. Across the ice, and moved all the way down by Mianulli. Hard hit thrown here by Gagliano. Shot tipped just wide of the net. Daniel McArdle tried to clear the zone. Here comes Long Beach. Taking in as the Marines go for a change. Bear tied up in the corner. Had it taken away, almost taken back by the Marines. Instead, the Braves come ahead through center. Gagliano fended off to the near side boards. Puck pokes back towards the red line. Off the bench here, Vito Mosa will tuck it down low, swing it around. Bear will watch it go by, got the deflection, didn't have enough steam to get there anyway. Bear now gonna have to hold up. Judge offsides as this one thrown in on net. Scher forced to turn it aside. Braves now will come the other way. Del Grasso knocks this down. Has Jack Ryan ahead of him. He'll chip in and Ryan will chase after it. Del Grasso rather. Tying up here. Mosa taking it away. Poked by Scher. Mosa trying to escape up the near side boards. He does. Marines gonna turn him around. Del Grasso chips ahead. Patrick Henry hustling over. Trying to pinch in around Cleary, can't do it, but the Marines keep in. Walking in, letting a shot go, Diemic sent it wide. Hard hit thrown there by Del Grasso. The Braves come the other way with Mosa, walking through the slot, getting tripped up, his shot flubbed wide. Simoniello couldn't find it. Now he picks it up in the corner, has a man cutting to the net. Trailer Chung letting one go one time. Didn't get enough on it. Blocked before it could reach the net. Return feed taken away by the Marines. Hoisted over the ice all the way down. Icing gonna be waved off here. Gagliano gonna have to play it. He'll find Desquie right in front of the Syosset bench. Here comes Desquie. Pass ahead for Hokeman. Finds Diemic. He's gonna skate around his net, look for some space, trying to keep it away here from Desquie. He'll find Calvi, they turn it over, shot on net. Gobbled up by Corbett. He holds on for his first save of the hockey game. The scene last night, emotional and powerful. The Marines came out, got a goal midway through the first, and that was all that they needed en route to a 9-0 domination of Manhasset Great Neck. On the night that they honored their captain, Garen Hagen. You saw in the pregame warm-up Syosset wearing Hagen jerseys, the blue with the number 2 in honor. Garen Hagen lost tragically in an accident 10 days ago. We here at the LI Sports Network continue to send our thoughts and prayers to his family, friends, teammates, and the entire Long Beach community as the Marines return to play and look to continue to help him as Aaron Corbett. Oh my goodness, what a save! This is legit Aaron Corbett, you bet! Coming off a shutout of Manhasset Great Neck, Aaron Corbett made a stellar save last night, makes another one here. We are scoreless halfway through the first. Rodriguez now, putting on the brakes, it's Bear, sending down. Judge poking it in front, Bear in search of it, pokes around, it got out. Onto the stick of Desquie. He'll send over. Joseph Gagliano gonna drag, it's gonna slide and be deflected away by an on-charging Amasi. Judge sends it cross ice. Amasi will backhand it ahead. Jack Ryan takes the hit but pokes it into the zone. Under 7 minutes to go now in the first. Still no score as this is turned over to Bear. He hands it right back to Gagliano, who will now chip ahead to Desquis. Desquis over the blue line, 1-on-5. Drags through a couple Marines, will reset at center, wants the reinforcements. Mosa waiting at the blue line. Desquis, pass ahead. Lichtenstein is a shot from Mosa, let go, knocked down and covered up by Corbett. This Long Beach team is one not to be messed with. You can consider them streak stoppers. They put an end to the Belmore Merrick undefeated season last year in the playoffs. And they're gonna be tasked with trying to stop Syosset's here tonight, off to a phenomenal start, thanks in part to Aaron Corbett's dynamic goaltending. Lichtenstein sending it around. Mosa on the doorstep, knocks its way back, shot off the side of it. Mosa, stuffed chance, still out. Corbett has it under him, and the whistle finally blows. Hugs for Aaron Corbett, who makes 1, 2 saves possibly right there. Get some help from Del Grasso and a couple others to keep that out of the net. Referee right on top of it, monitoring that. Corbett now dealing with an equipment issue. He'll take care of that. Looks like it's a skate blade for Corbett. We've seen stuff like this before here on the LI Sports Network. We've seen teams have to play without a goaltender. And I don't see the backup goaltender for Long Beach here tonight, Matthew Marino. So it's Corbett or it's 6-on-5 for the Marines. We get a little bit of a false start here on the face-off after Corbett gets his skate taken care of. Mosa taking this face-off. The Marines come ahead. Mike Carroll, the whistle blows here. I believe just an offsides call. He got tied up right outside the blue line. So we'll restart right outside the Syosset zone. Again, just over 6 minutes to go, still no score. Both goaltenders have made some phenomenal saves early. Patrick Mianulli turning it over. Here's one on net, knocked down by Scher. Rebound, shut down! Couple saves there for Scher, keeping this game scoreless as Syosset clears it all the way down. Let's take a look back here. Unbelievable goaltending early. Both these goaltenders have certainly left their imprint on this game early. Cameron Scher, the latest save. Now let's see if Corbett can match. It's going to turn into an anything you can do, I can do it better. Here's a shot turned aside by Corbett. Wheeler banks it around to Diemick. He'll return it. Wheeler now going to skate up. Bang it around Rodriguez. Turn it over. Walking into the slot. Desquis to the left circle. Letting one go wide. Stepping down to it. Miles Hochman. Will back all the way out to center. Jake Gagliano Gets it started back up, looking for Joseph Gagliano, but it's turned over now with some space. Joseph Henry from outside the right circle puts it on net. Scher knocks it down and gets a cover. Restart. Braves clear this out. Marines gonna retreat. Pass broken up by Mosa. Good awareness, good stick. Tried to clear out now. Turned over with some pressure from DeLuca. Piccichero tried to return it from outside the blue line here. This one put on net by McArdle. Turned aside by Scher. He'll keep play moving as Long Beach had to clear the zone. Spinning away nicely, Hokeman feeding up from Mosa. Pass gets around Sigler. They'll come all the way in, no icing. Marines try to clear, they can't. Puck returned to the front of the net here by Hokeman. Never made its way to Corbett. It's Gagliano, rather, who gets it in again. Lets one go and sticked aside by Corbett, who dives on the puck and covers up. Back underway once again. Long Beach trying to escape Chung. Getting tied up here with Diemic. Chung couldn't take it away again. Diemic still trying to get it around Joseph Gagliano to no avail. Judge now will try the other side. Stepping down into it, the Braves. Patrick Mianulli back up top. Desquie sending it over. Braves letting it go high off the glass. Ryan Cleary over there, couldn't hit the net. Judge overskates it, allowing Desquie to come ahead. He'll stop, hold on. Braves come in on sides, but have to release out of the zone. They'll come back in. Gagliano, pass from Desquie, tied up in front of the Long Beach bench. Cleary will chip, chase after it. Carroll takes a hard hit there. Diemic coming to his aid, will take it behind the net. Play in front, Cleary and Carroll getting tied up. Carroll looking for the call. Referee just saying play on. Behind the net, traffic being directed by Diemic as they come ahead. To the net, Long Beach shut down by Scher. 2.5 to go, still no score. Shots in this period 7-6 in favor of Long Beach. Cleary, centering shot, Desquie, turned aside by Corbett. Gagliano working through a couple hits. It pops back out to Chung, who lets one go, and a sliding save made by Aaron Corbett. No penalties, no goals. It's been a clean period so far, the most action we've gotten. Aaron Corbett losing a skate blade. But outside of that, as he makes a stick save here, rebound poked and held on to by Corbett. Saves number 9 and 10 for number 29 in net. Mosa, Del Grasso. Del Grasso wins it. Wheeler tried to clear it out. It'll be Diemic now, taking it away from Mosa. Shrieking up the right wing. Diemic cutting, shooting, save, Scher, rebound, kick, save, Cameron Scher. Wheeler stepping into it, popping it up, puck loose in front, and Scher covers it up. Take a look at these saves from Cameron Scher now. The latest installment in what's been a highlight first period for goaltenders. Knocks it down. Patrick Henry crashing in off the leg pad of Scher. Big denials there from the goaltender for Syosset. 100 ticks to go here in the first. Shots 10 apiece. Pass around Patrick Henry, taken in here by Mianulli. Over to Cleary. Cleary will turn, look for some space, trying to send Mosa through the middle. Puck bounces away from Gagliano, knocked down by a high stick of Cleary. He's gonna wait, not touch it, puck thrown towards the crease. Directed away from Sheres, Del Grasso. Crashed down on it. Patrick Henry gets turned around as Desquis comes ahead. He cuts to the left, Desquis, high slot, trying to drag through, lost the puck, it's in his skates, picks up, shoots, rebound, he scores! Syosset on the board first. Going to the dirty areas to pick this one up, Desquis sliding it through, Corbett picked it up. Looks like Gagliano on the back end. We'll have to get the officials scoring on this one. But regardless, 1-0 Syosset with just under a minute to go here in the first. Big goal there for the Braves, finally breaking through David Desquis, who throws a hard hit. Oh man, taking down Calvi right here in front of us. This pass comes through Desquis now. McArdle will throw it back in, 40 seconds to go in the period. Hoekman waiting at the blue line. Desquis had to exit the zone, now takes it inside the red line, turns it over. Calvi gets run over again. Calvi now going to work, chipping it ahead. In the zone against Hoekman. Calvi looking for some help here. Calvi with Desquis taking it away from him. One last rush up the ice. 5 seconds, he's gonna have to let it go. Desquis over the blue line, turning it on net. Corbett covers it up as the period expires. Some words after the whistle. It is David Desquis on the goal from Vito Mosa and Ryan Cleary. The lone tally, 14:01 in this hockey game, sends the Braves up 1-0 as we head to the first intermission live on the LI Sports Network. We start this period on a Syosset power play. Joseph Henry, a slashing minor to the box, sends the Braves up on a man advantage to start the second period after David Desquis finally cracked the scoreboard, beating Aaron Corbett 5-hole. A big goal for the leading scorer of the Syosset Braves as they look to extend their winning streak 15 games to start this season 15-0. Long Beach sends this one all the way down. Here comes Desquie again, off the crossbar. Looked like it snuck behind Corbett, no goal. 1 minute to go now on the power play. Spinning away, Mianulli, over for Gagliano. He gets down below the goal line. Gagliano, sending a pass over, Cleary, dumping it back up. Cleary picked up an assist on that Desquie goal. Here comes Gagliano, letting one go off the glass. 36 seconds to go. Desquie keeping it in. Pass over. Cleary down low, coming around the net. Cleary sees Desquie high at the blue line. Desquie walking in, letting it go, looking for the tip from Mosa. He tipped it wide. Gagliano cuts, looking for a man. Desquie wanting it in the mid slot. Back up top. Mianulli over for Cleary. Cleary, hard drive over the blue line to the circle. He scores! Power play goal. Ryan Cleary, 2-0 Syosset. Syosset has put the Marines in an early hole. Can they respond? Here's a drive, let go, wide. Off the stick of Jake Gagliano. Tie up in front, no call here. Joseph Henry chips it in. Gagliano will turn it around. Long pass ahead here, intended for Simonello. Turned on net and turned aside by Corbett. Puck wraps around. McArdle and Wheeler looking for the way out. Turn it over, right on the doorstep, in the crease. Couple jabs at it. Gobbled up by Corbett. He'll hold on for the whistle. Marines win this face-off back. Will send it ahead, looking to send Bear. Taken in by Mianulli. He'll turn at the red line, find Desquie. Gets it off to Mianulli now. Mianulli battling physically. It'll be taken by Gagliano, retreated with Cleary. He drops back and sends ahead. Pass up for Gagliano to the left wing. Gagliano spinning. Gagliano tied up in the corner with Carroll. Trying to come and help. There was Pichachero. Will be turned out of the zone. Cleary from Mianulli and Desquie. Cleary and Desquie, multi-point games already. Have the Braves out to a 2-0 lead. The goals coming just 3 minutes apart to end the first and start the second. The Braves look to start their season 15-0 here in Long Beach. Diemick has something to say about it as he chips in, has the stick lifted out of his hands, throws a hard hit there on Jake Gagliano. Hard hit Gonna draw a penalty here. The Marines sent into the boards. Desquie will touch, and the Marines now to the power play. The fans here in Long Beach trying to rally their team. It's going to be Cleary, 2 minutes to the box, cross-checking. Can the Marines take advantage? Yet to register a shot this period. Mosa, Del Grasso. Judge wanting to get an early start down below. Thwarted by the linesman who turned around, but it's Long Beach winning the face-off. Now McArdle patiently walking the blue line, waiting for an option. Opens up his Judge. Judge, quick pass across. Long Beach shot saved by Scher. It's Diemick that let that go. Down low here. Pass back up. McArdle from head on. Taking that pass from Cardo. Gets it over to Diemick. Sauces it back up to McArdle from the blue line. Down to Judge in the circle. His shot blocked away. Nets come off. They're going to let him continue to play here. Syosset clears this one out. I don't think anyone's hip to that. The net has come off. We'll see if that affects anything. Is Judge now opposed by Chung. Approach a minute to go on the power play and 9:30 to go in the second. McArdle carrying ahead, trying to get around Mosa. He'll send in, chase after it. Hard hit here on Gagliano. McArdle up to Diemick from straight on, looking for the tip. Puck in front, couldn't be found under a player in front for Syosset. It pokes free. Mosa trying to clear, he cannot. McArdle keeps in him a one-handed. Cardo tried to let a backhand go, it pops out. Here's a shot, save, Scher, rebound, cleared away. Diemick walking on, sticks. Net guards loose, Diemick lets it go, tipped. Before it could get to Scher, he tries to pop it back, and it'll get out of the zone. Judge sending over McArdle, loses it. Chung driving below the goal line, trying to kill off this power play. Another penalty upcoming here, this time against the Marines, I believe, a holding call. So that's going to cancel out the final 5 seconds of the power play for the Marines, and will send Syosset back onto the power play, for which they are 1 for 1 already. Seeing now on the score sheet, Ryan Cleary also took a game misconduct, so he's in there for 10 extra minutes. He will not be released from the box. It is instead going to be Ethan Nash that will emerge in 5 seconds. And now the hold against Daniel McArdle sends him to the box. It's Long Beach, skates ahead with Henry. Syosset back to the power play. Cleary scored that goal to give them the 2-0 lead on their first power play. What do they have in store the second time? Hoekman over to Jake Gagliano, Joseph Gagliano. Back to Hoekman, he'll enter the zone. Send a pass over, walking in, here's a shot sent wide. Sigler let that one go. It's Gagliano now, tucking around, looking for Wes Sigler. Sigler handing off to Hoekman in the corner. Tied up with Carroll. He'll get poked around. It's Gagliano behind the net. Up for Hoekman. He turns one on net, blocked wide. Minute gone here on the power play as Long Beach gets clear all the way down. Scher forced to move it away from Rodriguez. Up to Mianulli. Hands off to Desquie. He carries in over the blue line. Desquie to the circle. His shot ripped through the crease right past the mask of Corbett. Down now, Gagliano feeding to Desquie. Tried to return it to Mosa in the slot. Had that pass broken up. Gagliano wanting to squeeze. Carroll intercepts, backhands toward the line, kept in by Hokeman momentarily. Pokes around Rodriguez. Hokeman carrying, feeding, Desquee. Mosa low slot. Couldn't get the shot away. 20 seconds, puck will be cleared out, but Desquee intercepts, takes it right back in, spinning, looking for an option. Pass through the skates of Hokeman, wanting Mosa. One time into the slot. Hokeman crashing, couldn't get a stick on it. Another clear all the way down. Scher will slow it, but this will do it for the power play. Syosset now 1 for 2. Right back in they come though with Desquee. 6.5 to go here in the second. Diemic, Del Grasso tying up. It's Julian Chudnicki moving the puck ahead. Long Beach deep in the zone. Cardo poking it back on net, diving on the puck, and getting a stoppage is Scher. So Cleary, probably done for the second period, will be allowed to return in the third after his 10-minute penalty expires. We'll see what the game plan is for Syosset in his absence. Max Musnick now carrying in, sending over for Mosa. Mosa lost it off his stick. It'll be Long Beach trying to escape the zone, with McArdle taking a hit from Mosa, operating in the corner. Puck pops up to Cardo, hounded by two Braves. Finally pokes free. Del Grasso ahead to Henry. Patrick Henry backhands and will chase. Cardo crashing down, taking away from Gagliano. That comes off again. Have to check out that post over there. It's twice now. It's come free. Scher gonna fix it behind the play as Chung carries in, but it's off sides. 5.5 to go. Syosset still leading Long Beach 2-0 here in this one. Long Beach, ton of games to make up. A big win last night to try and further solidify playoff positioning. They hold their own destiny in their hands. All they got to do is win. And a big win this would be to put a stop to the undefeated season of the Braves as this shot, a save from Scher, rebound, another save, and he gets the third, finally holding it under him. Cameron Scher, solid as ever in net tonight. 14 saves for number 37. Definitely some highlight reel ones, keeping this game 2-0, especially early on. When the momentum favored nobody, both teams trying to establish the game plan. Syosset got out to the lead early thanks to David Desquee, padded by Ryan Cleary. And now the Marines looking to respond as Judge sending one to the slot. It banked off. It was put off the side of the net by Diemic. Now we get a whistle. I believe the net's come off again. So the referee is going to do a little bit of repair work. It's been a pretty good one so far, back and forth. Both teams have had very solid chances. Disc slid 5-hole on Corbett, and Cleary beat him high glove on the power play. Joseph Gagliano and a feeding down off the leg pad went Chung. Syosset holding, throwing one through the crease off the stick of Emmanuel Simoniello. Long Beach comes in offsides, this one called. Richard Baird tried to escape the zone, came in just a little too ahead of the plays. Momentum carried him offsides, couldn't get back as the puck carried in. Both teams will make some changes. Chung will be the last one to head off. And now we'll get back to it just in front of the Long Beach bench. Henry and Mosa. Mosa wins it back. Gagliano, quick pass over, looking for Sigler. Intercepted here by Carroll, who throws a bouncer in on net, turned aside by Scher. Puck cleared down by the Braves, does not have the legs for icing. So Long Beach will start it. Does not have the legs for icing. So Long Beach will start it up with Calvi. Over to Rodriguez, into his skates, he's gonna have to chase after it. Gagliano, trying to dump it out, intercepted by Henry. Lofted by Mosa, does get out. 4 minutes to go, Carroll will turn back. Send a pass across. Long up for Calvi, doesn't get out as Mosa kept it in momentarily, but a second effort does. Joseph Henry now, hot pursuit. A tag team effort. Takes down Hoekman. Rodriguez now, out of the corner, sends it back. Hoekman picking up his stick, intercepted momentarily. Joseph sent one in front, pinballed around, and it comes all the way out. No icing. It's gonna be ruled a clear by Long Beach inadvertently. Carroll, head up, long pass, Del Grasso, backhanding blindly, turned over to Syosset. They'll chip back in, forcing Carroll to restart. He'll get the pass ahead to Del Grasso, and now he hands off to Cardo. Aiden Cardo trips up Hoekman, they go into the corner together. Finally, the puck pops free. Mosa moves it, looking for Chung. He'll tie up in the corner. Patrick Henry crashing down. It pops free. Knocked away here by Del Grasso. Is Desquie now circling away, looking for some space, not feeling the pressure until almost too late. Luckily, no harm, no foul. Syosset will clear down. The Braves have tallied a goal in each period. Desquie in the first, Cleary in the second. 2.5 to go here. Long Beach looking for their first as Cardo tried to drag through the slot. Had it taken away by Hoekman. Desquie loses it up top. Del Grasso looking for the tip with Cardo. Knocked away again by Hoekman. Del Grasso, Cardo's side of the net, couldn't get one on. Here is Del Grasso now, wrapping it around. Clear attempt comes to Diemic. He'll let it go. Tipped a couple times and kicked aside by Scher. Puck sitting down low below the goal line. Chung banks it off the glass. Nice glove, Diemic. He'll wind, fire, send it wide. It banks around. Couldn't be cleared out by Mianulli. Desquie comes to his aid though. He tries to go out through the middle, gets tripped up, no call. Desquie has it in his skates from a knee. Will smartly play it over to Chung. Cool, calm, composed. David Desquie, nice plays. Gagliano driving to the net. What a poke save. Aaron Corbett, aggressive out of the crease as we are now under 100 ticks to go. Desquie intercepts the other way. Has a step, now cut off, goes to the near side boards, wants to reset, will feather it across, looking for Gagliano and Chung. They both retreat as the Marines build some momentum into the zone. Here's a pass over, off the stick of Pichachero. Off the bench, stepping into it. Jajnicki sends it wide. Gagliano gets spun around, but finds Desquie over the blue line, through the circle. Desquie trying to drag, but directed away from Corbett. Gagliano takes his pass back up, gets it in deep, wanting to keep Long Beach in their zone. Judge looking for the exit route. Will reverse course. Long Beach trying to play a more patient game here. Let's see. Pichachero and Judge try to combine to take that away from Gagliano. He'll hand off to Mosa on the turnover. Mosa back in front, and the tip from Gagliano went wide. Judge turning it over. Gagliano across. Mosa lets it go wide through the crease. Cutting over, Mianulli will keep it in. He'll let it go on net. Corbett save, rebound, they score! Vito Mosa cleans it up in front, 3-0 Syosset. What body control there from Vito Mosa on the offhand, finding the back of the net. The Braves taking a control on this game, looking to extend their win streak to 15. The Marines will have a period and now 20 seconds to try and climb out of this hole as Diemic turns it over. Mosa from below the goal line trying to center it. Had it blocked away, re-picked up, and now sent around the boards. Mianuli works through some traffic, keeps it in. Chung looking for a cutting Mosa, gets it back. Up top, a backhander was blocked before could reach Corbett, and now the second period expires. Cleary, Mosa, the goal scorers in period 2 for the Syosset Braves have them out to a 3-0 lead. We'll take one last break, and then we'll wrap this one up right here on the LI Sports Network. Ready to go with the final 15 right here on the LI Sports Network. Syosset Braves out to a 3-0 lead. David Desquie, Ryan Cleary, Vito Mosa, the goal scorers for the Braves. I want to thank everybody again for spending your Monday night with us here on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn. The Braves of Syosset trying to extend their win streak to 15, start their season undefeated as Cameron Scher makes another kick save. The Long Beach Marines looking to play spoiler again as they took down Belmore Merrick last season in the playoffs, ending their unbeaten season. Now this wouldn't eliminate Syosset by any means, obviously not, as they have clinched a playoff spot. But they definitely want to put a damper on the Braves season and their night. They have to climb out of a 3-0 hole. They have just over 14 minutes to do so. Chung carrying, stopping, dragging, Desquie in the slot, let it go, save Corbett. Here come the Marines the other way. Diemic to the right circle, letting it go, it got blocked wide. Gagliano taking, turning up the ice, trying to skate it out of the zone, he will. Over the red line. Gets it in deep. McArdle with time will send it around the glass. Up, kept in by Gagliano. Diemic with some space. Moves away from Joseph Gagliano. Diemic circling, players tying up at center. That was Desquie and Calvi. Nothing called here. Joseph Henry moves in, has it poked away, picked up by Calvi. Getting down low below the goal. Turned over to Mosa, who's now going to look for a way out of his zone. Mosa, pass ahead, hits an official. Smartly avoids the icing, so nice play there by Mosa. Good strategy. Jake Gagliano letting one go wide. Syosset on the charge, swung around by Carroll. Long Beach keeps it moving. Pass intended for Calvi, out of his reach. Now gonna have to chase Mianuli down. Judge forcing him to move it to Desquie. Almost turned it over on a back-checking Judge. Nice footwork there from McArdle, can't find it. Mosa can in the corner. He'll get it swung around as he picks up Has some help here from Simoniello. Here's a shot looking for the tip in front, was Mianulli, blocked away by Carroll. He'll skate ahead, chip it up, turn it over to Mosa. Mosa will loft it out of play into the Long Beach bench, possibly off the back of the linesman. So the face-off will move to center ice. Judge and Chung. Judge wins it. Over to Wheeler. Kept in here, Bear overskates it. Judge tried to poke it towards the net. Intercepted by the Braves, and here they come with Cleary. Out of the box after his game misconduct. Picked up a power play goal in that second period. Now fresh off the bench, Hoekman. Gets it deep below the net of Corbett. Long Beach having some trouble moving it. It sits on the back of the net, and as it comes free, the referee finally blows the whistle, halting play, giving us a reset. Syosset team not just good on offense, stingy on the defense. Just 18 goals allowed this season in this their 15th game. They've gotten through 2 full periods without allowing a goal. Can they finish off the shutout? Here comes Jake Gagliano trying to muscle through, getting taken down as Chung goes to work in the corner. Diemic sends it around. Lichtenstein gonna step to it, trying to send it back up, turned it over. Del Grasso's pass ahead, out of the reach of Cardo. Hoekman gonna play it, send it around, looking for Gagliano. Couldn't get there, instead it's Patrick Henry getting it down for Cardo. Battling Hoekman. Hoekman, can he kick it free? He can't. Trying to exit the zone. Sigler almost lost it. Hits Lichtenstein right at the line. He sends Sigler ahead. His shot just past the shoulder of Corbett off the glass. Patrick Henry now, coming off his 4-goal performance yesterday. Sends it over. It gets sent around by Cardo, sending Henry into the zone. As the Marines go for a change. Now Mosa the other way. Smelling an opportunity. Cutting up the near side boards with some speed. Mosa gets muscled into by Rodriguez, loses the puck. Here come the Marines out of the zone, turning it over. Joseph Gagliano feeding down Mosa on the doorstep. What a glove save, Aaron Corbett. From almost the same spot, just on the other side of the ice. This time it's Corbett coming away victorious, robbing Vito Mosa right on the doorstep. Big save there for Corbett, keeping this one 3-0. 10.5 to go now. Marines strategically up. It's Picciarro left for Joseph Henry. This pass gets around Rodriguez. Turned over to Gagliano. He'll get it around to Mossy. It hits off of him, so no icing as it plows through a pile of snow. Wouldn't have made it there anyway. Turned over, Desquis alone in front. Desquis, what a move! David Desquis, 4-0 Syosset. Soft hands Desquis. Second goal of the game. That is just unstoppable. Syosset firmly in control of this one. Chiznicki will send in. Long Beach has to touch up. Ryan getting back over the blue line. Judge in pursuit. Puck moved free here. Cleary carry it all the way from behind his goal. Cleary into the Long Beach zone. Driving to the net. Cleary ends up behind the opposite goal line. Puck sent around now. Popped up, Long Beach trying to take it away. Desquie, 2 goals, 4 points in this hockey game. He's had a hand in every goal so far for the Braves. One of the best in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League, and we are witnessing why tonight, as we have pretty much every night here on the LI Sports Network. Desquie now, back skating, looking for some space. Send it over from Mianulli. Mianulli over the blue line. Desquie cutting to the net. Mianulli taking a tour of the Long Beach zone, trying to drop for Desquie, opposed by 2 Marines. Desquie losing it. Now Bear lofting ahead, intercepted by Gagliano. Sends in. Braves have to touch up. They'll go for the change instead. Marines get it moving in the right direction. Here comes Del Grasso. Dropping, sending, Bear, cutting, throwing one on net, turned aside by Scher. Long Beach in a change. McArdle sends over. Carried in, here's a shot. Patrick Henry, rebound, blocked up over the netting. What a back check there from Jake Gagliano. Believe it was Henry with a wide open look at the net. As evidence of last night, we know he can score the puck, ladies and gentlemen. Great presence of mind there from the defenseman Gagliano to deny that chance. Chung now pushing this face-off back. Gagliano will turn it around. Simoniello tried to get it out of the zone, poked ahead by Long Beach to the side of the net. Scher will get on top of it and hold on. Long Beach still trying to crack the code that has been Cameron Scher tonight. He's made 19 saves. Patrick Henry lets it go. Another shot blocked by the Syosset back check. This time it's Miles Hochman. Gagliano, turn it up. Hops over the stick, Cardo. Back into the zone, Gagliano will try again. Sigler tips it in, avoiding the icing. McArdle trying to turn it around, loses it to Chung. Chung gets spun around. Here come the Marines up the other way. Calvi over the blue line, through the left circle, fended off by Gagliano. Calvi drags, repicks up side of the net, tried to wrap it, couldn't. Here's a chance for Carroll, he lets it go, another shot blocked. Emmanuel Simoniello getting in on that action, blocking that shot from Carroll. Marines will get it deep, go for a little bit of a mini change as Sigler banks it ahead. Here comes Joseph Henry, letting one go, and gloved down by Cameron Scher. The Desquie goal unassisted, exactly 5 minutes into this period, giving the Braves a 4-0 lead. Again, Desquie's 4th point of the game opened the scoring, and now possibly will close it and extend this Syosset winning streak to 15. Here's a chance in front, nice pass there from Rodriguez, just couldn't be finished off. Traffic in front impeded the Long Beach chance. Now Syosset will come ahead. Lichtenstein helping it along. Mosa wanted to send across, couldn't, send it back up as this one gets sent wide off the stick of Mianulli. Players tying up in the corner. Here comes Long Beach trying to evacuate the zone. Rodriguez, it's a hit thrown here by Wheeler, going to result in a penalty. Took down Max Musnick into the boards. A roughing call against Wheeler will send Syosset to their third power play. They are 1 for 2 tonight. Power play goal coming from Ryan Cleary back in the second. Chung wins the face-off to Desqui, who carries out to the high slot, trying to send it over. Had that pass intercepted. Now ahead Del Grasso, trying to get some space. Mianulli ties him up, takes him down. Penalty upcoming here. Holding call. Not even 15 seconds into the Syosset power play, it's gone. Mianulli to the box, 2 minutes for holding, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:46, and then 14 seconds of Long Beach power play time. Del Grasso and Gagliano. Del Grasso wins it. Diemick lets it go, turned aside by Scher. Del Grasso in the corner now. Over for Cardo. Seeing his man up top, it's McArdle looking for Diemick. His shot blocked out of the zone. Long Beach has to retreat. McArdle hoists high over the zone. Down below the net. Nice spin move there from Hoekman. Now he's gonna get it out to Chung. Chung with speed. Crossing with Gagliano as he lets it go. Rocketed wide. Diemick takes it away, gets around Gagliano. 3-on-2 for Long Beach. Diemick over the blue line, has a trailer, looking for Cardo, turned it over. Here comes Syosset the other way. Gagliano trying to get around Carroll. Enough of a back check there from number 5 to force Gagliano off to the corner. 45 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Players tying it up in the corner. Puck pinned along the boards. Hoekman doesn't want it to be moved. Now he gets taken down, flattened into the corner. Carroll gonna help himself up onto the shoulder of Hoekman as the other way. It's Rodriguez driving hard against Cleary. Physical down low. Penalty upcoming here. Is it gonna be against Syosset? I believe it is, as the puck tried to be centered. Stopped by Syosset. Now power play for the Long Beach Marines. It's a party over in the Syosset penalty box. 2 backup goaltenders, 2 players serving penalties. Hope they brought some appetizers over there. It'll be 4-on-3 for 13 seconds, then 5-on-3 for 15. And then a 1.5-minute power play. Syosset starts off with a win. Another penalty as Gagliano touches it. He's gonna go to the box, I believe. Or is this against Long Beach? It is gonna go against Long Beach, so McArdle to the box. Scoreboard getting lit up like a Christmas tree here. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. We're playing 3-on-3 regulation hockey for 2 seconds, and then 14 seconds of Syosset penalty time has to expire. So 4-on-3 power play now for Long Beach in a strange way. And now we're gonna play 4-on-4 in 5 seconds. It's the Marines with Diemick from straight away, wanted to let it go, didn't. Judge, quick pass over Del Grosso into his skates, feeding it back to Diemek as Disqui off the bench, has it whacked ahead. Disqui couldn't take it in with some momentum. Diemek will circle back as we play 4-on-4 for 1:20, and then 10 seconds of Syosset power play time. Disqui turning away from Judge. Disqui trying to center it, had that intercepted, poked ahead, out of the zone. Gagliano just gonna force it off to the side. Mosa gets around it, sends it ahead. Judge first on it for Long Beach. Quinn Judge hustling through center. Judge can't take it back. It's Disqui playing keep away. Now he'll send ahead. Jake Gagliano over the blue line, drops for Mosa. Mosa through the right circle, below the goal line. Mosa being hounded, putting on net, and a diving stop by Corbett to halt play. 2.5 to go. Syosset still out to a 4-0 lead. 4-on-4 for 33 more seconds, and 44 seconds to go on the McArdle penalty, which will give Syosset 11 seconds of power play time. Wheeler wanted to hop on. The late change will not be permitted, so Carroll back to the ice for this face-off. To the right of Corbett. It's Disqui, and it's Henry, and it's Henry that wins it. And now Joseph Henry will carry through center. Henry getting it up to Rodriguez, who pokes it. The clearing attempt knocked down. Now Henry down to Joseph. Feeds it back to Henry. Henry tried to drag through Gagliano, cannot. Puck pops up, glove down. Now Henry taking it, trying to walk to the slot, had it taken away. Joseph Gagliano now with some speed. Gagliano cutting into the net. Gagliano, what a kick save by Aaron Corbett. Corbett has tried to do his fair share. Cameron's share may have just been a little bit better tonight. As all the penalties expire, we're back to 5-on-5 for the last 1.5 minutes with Disqui cutting in, making a drag move through his legs. Tried to go short side, but it was closed off by Corbett. Kept in. Jung down to Disqui. Chips it back up. Jake Gagliano feeds back down. Disqui sending in front, looking for the tip from Chung. Wouldn't go. Bear drags through the circle. Around, Bear in the corner, tied up with Gagliano. We approach 1 minute. Puck pops free. Gagliano will hand off to Disqui, who will wait and hand back off to Joseph Gagliano. Into the zone, he'll let it go, save Corbett. Puck fed back, Gagliano will throw it ahead to Joseph Gagliano, who turns it over. Del Grosso, right circle, getting down below the goal line. Will be forced off. Gagliano now side of the net, shot off Share, trickled into the crease and cleared out. Del Grosso, 24 seconds to go now, gets taken down. Disqui carries ahead. Schiller takes a hit in front of the bench. I believe the play came in offsides. It's Jason Schiller just a little too eager to get into the zone. Syosset 17 seconds from victory. So the question now turns to who is capable of taking down this powerhouse team. The undisputed #1 in Nassau County. They have 2 games to go after this to try and complete the undefeated regular season. Win 15, a 4-0 shutout in Long Beach. The Syosset Braves continue the undefeated season. David Disqui picks up 2 goals. Cameron Share, a 21-save shutout. And another big win for the Syosset Braves. The teams line up to shake hands. That'll do it for us for Game 1 here on the LI Sports Network. Hopefully everyone can stick around for Game 2. If you cannot, I want to thank you for spending your Monday night with us. On behalf of everybody here, I am Dylan Flynn, and we will catch you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.